Taking it back to basics, I'm gonna dance to my favorite songs of all time. I did a video a very, very long time ago with my top 100. I can't believe I edited that entire thing. This time I'm just gonna do the top 30 because I honestly can't organize a top 100 at this point. Doing the top 30 was difficult enough to choose, and it was so hard living out so many of these songs. But if you would like to see a playlist with 250 plus songs that are all my top 250 but I can't order them except the top 30, then check out my Spotify link in the description. Okay, let's go, let's dance, and you can listen to a voiceover as well because copyright. Zion. Is that loud? Too loud? Number 30 is To Zion by Lauryn Hill from the album The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. This song is my favorite song of this album. It's one of my favorite albums, actually. I really love Lauryn Hill. Obviously, she's from the Fugees, and I love that type of stuff. I think the outro of the song's amazing. I think her singing's great. Yeah, that outro. And then the next song, number 29, Organ Donor from DJ Shadow from the album Introducing. What is that? This is like one of my favorite electronic songs of all time. I think this is the first album ever that was created purely just from samples, so for that I appreciate it. And then I think this song is actually just like banging. Like, this song is so catchy. I love the organ solo. I guess that's what you would call it. You can see how much I love it here. And I love when the beat comes back in after the solo, especially. Oh, it just gets me every single time. This song is like ridiculously quiet during the verses. Yeah. So this is number 28, Your Best American Girl from Mitski Puberty, 2016. Obviously a more recent discovery for me, but I really, really love this song. The verses are ridiculously quiet, but when that chorus kicks in, it's just incredible. It just explodes. I think her vocal performance is great. It's so emotional, and the lyrics and the story she tells is great. Yeah, just something that it really wraps me in, and I really care. And I just feel like it's really relatable. Number 27 is Mizzaloo by Dick Dale and his Deltones. This is like one of the most popular covers of all time. Dick Dale, he took it, he did a cover of it, and it became one of the most influential songs of rock and pop in like the 20th century. 26, Strange Fruit, Nina Simone. Don't dance to this one. This is like easily the most haunting, sad, melancholic song I've ever heard. I think her vocal performance is incredible. Vibe switch. Number 25 is Scenario by Tribe Called Quest. This is one of my favorite hype songs of all time. I love this album in general. Low End Theory is a really, really good jazz album, and an influential album in rap and hip hop. I love Phife Dawg, I love Q-Tip, and I love Busta Rhymes, especially on this track. He is hilarious in his verse. He has so many iconic lines that I can never get out of my head. Next song is Aerodynamic, number 24, by Daft Punk, Discovery. This is my favorite electronic album of all time. This is like my favorite electronic song of all time, I believe. I don't think there's one higher than this. Just absolute mayhem and energy provided with this song and this whole entire album. But yeah, it's gonna be my favorite song off the album for sure. Next song is Rich Girl by Gwen Stefani, led by Angel Music Baby. This is one of my favorite songs as a kid. I think it was one of my first favorite songs ever, along with Tribute by Tenacious D. Those are the 2000s for me. Oh my god, I'm so... I am exhausted. Up to number 22. Number 22 is Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley. Jeff coming through with one of the best covers of all time. I think it's haunting. I think the guitar is absolutely perfect. The guitar solo kicks ass. I think the fragility of the guitar solo is what really gets to me. It's so stripped back, but just hits all the right notes, like emotionally. And then his vocal performance is just hitting all different levels of dynamic range or whatever the hell you call it. and I'm just in love with it. How quiet he is at some parts, and then how he really just goes for it at the end and is very loud. It sort of scares me actually sometimes how loud he is at the end, but every time it gets me. Number 21 is About Today by The National from their EP Cherry Tree. This is actually my favorite National song. I really love this band from the 2000s especially. I think they were in their best decade back then, and this song especially, the lyrics just hit a level of understanding for me that a lot of songs don't. I just think they capture the feeling of love really well in this song, of longing, of unrequited love in some parts, just to, you know, when there's a misunderstanding between you and someone you really love. This is like the sad hour of this list. Number 20 is Sixth Station by Joe Hisaishi from the Spirited Away soundtrack. Anime soundtrack, one of my favorites movies of all time, and this soundtrack is easily my favorite movie soundtrack of all time. I learnt this song on piano, which is why I'm playing the piano to it, by the way. But yeah, this end part, the strings, you'll see a lot of this that I really get into strings and piano. Number 19 is Zombie by the Cranberries from No Need to Argue. I mean, self-explanatory, one of the most iconic songs of all time. Dolores, I think her name is, the main singer. One of the best vocal performances of all time. How does she do it? How does she convey so much emotion is beyond me. Number 18 is What You Waiting For by Gwen Stefani from the same album, 2004. I just love this album growing up a lot. It is the definition of like pop perfection to me. I would just Holland, her album is perfect, but I think there's so many amazing hits, and this is her best song of all time, easily. Crown of Love, number 17, Arcade Fire, Funeral. Oh, this album is like indie rock perfection. While we're talking about perfection, all my music is about raw emotion. It's about vulnerability. That's the type of music that I like. And this song is about unrequited love, one of my favorite topics of all time. Just start talking to me about unrequited love and I'll go on about it for hours, it seems like. I mean, I love this line at the end as well. This song is packed with lines I love. Number 16 is Suicidal Thoughts by Notorious B.I.G. from Ready to Die. My favorite hip-hop album of all time? No, Low End Theory. No, I mean, who knows? I forget what was numbered above what in my albums list. But this is also an amazing hip-hop album from the 90s. He's my favorite MC of all time, and I think the topics he touched upon in this record, the storytelling that he's able to tell, it sounds like you're listening to a phone call, and I love songs like that. Number 15 is Body Snatchers by Radiohead from the album In Rainbows. This is an album that is my favorite album of all time. Surprise. I love alternative rock. I won't stop going on about alternative rock as well throughout my entire life. Like, you will see there's like, half this list is alternative rock. This song is cool. I love this song. I love the switch up in the middle. That's why I love Radiohead. I love them for their switch ups. And I think this song just goes to places that rock perfection. So much perfection on this list. I mean, these are my favorite songs of all time. Number 14 is The Chain by Fleetwood Mac from the album Rumours. One of the most famous, iconic songs of all time. And I'm not like worried or scared to love a song that's really, really popular. This is one of those songs. I think the bass is amazing towards the end of the track, and that build up towards the outro. That's another thing I think that comes up a lot on this list is amazing outros, and just a song that leads to some type of epic conclusion and climax. Really about that. Number 13 is Obstacle 1 by Interpol. This is Turn the Bright Lights, firstly, my second favorite album of all time, but this is their best song. No, actually, this is their second best song. There's another song on this list, but no, this is their second best song. I would say objectively, this is Interpol's best song of all time. It's just that I have a strong emotional pull to another one of their songs, so this comes in at second place. The post-punk revival on this song rules. Dude, it's just incredible. The different guitar chords on this song, as well as the amazing bass, of course, from Carlos. Thank you very much. Number 12 is Rover by Led Zeppelin from Physical Graffiti. My favorite Led Zeppelin song. Hard rock. Oh, we love Led Zeppelin around here. My dad brought me up on some Led Zeppelin for sure, along with Radiohead and Interpol and all that good stuff. So yeah, this song is from my childhood. I think the drums actually is what's the best about this song. Number 11 is Weird Fish's Arpeggi by Radiohead once again. Oh, another song where there's like a nice, amazing, just perfect switch up towards the back end of this track. That is, I mean, this song's luscious, I would guess is the word that I would use. The combination of different layers of the instruments on this, it all combines so perfectly. I think that the end is quite haunting as well. Those strings towards the end, they get me every time. Number 10 is Warning by Notorious B.I.G. from the same album, Ready to Die. This is my favorite storytelling on any song ever. Like, the story he tells here is amazing. Once again, it's like you're just spending a day with Notorious B.I.G., following what he does, and I guess he's about to bring pain to somebody outside that should have brought the jacket or something like that. But yeah, no, he's great. His flow is amazing, and he can just put a story together like he's rapping it. Number 9 is Out My Mind Just in Time by Erykah Badu. This is my favorite neo-soul artist of all time. I would say she's my favorite female artist of all time, but there's another one actually that has surpassed her now at this point. But Erykah Badu is, she's so great. She is the queen. Never related to lyrics so much as I do these lyrics, but maybe there's another song probably on this list that I do relate to more. But I don't know, every time I listen to this song, I just feel so entranced and in like a mood that I just can't get out of, and I love singing along to this song. I would love to learn it on piano eventually. I don't really like the rest of the song, it's fine, but I like it for that part. Me with the drums on this. Okay. The amount of times I've listened to this on camera. Stargazer, Rainbow, number 8. We all know about Stargazer. If you've been here before, you know that I have found a new obsession in the last couple of years, and it is Stargazer. I've listened to this song way too many times on camera, and I've cried to this song way too many times on camera. I get so into it. Dio's performance, like vocal performance once again, I'm a huge person when it comes to vocals as well. Like, I love a nice, strong, emotional vocal performance, and Dio does it here. He sells this song. You really feel like you're up on a mountain, like trying to climb to the top and you're about to die or something. Number 7 is Black by Pearl Jam. Talk about vocal performances. I love Eddie's vocals on this. I just love singing like him. The way he sings is so funny to me. Like, I just love singing along to him. And once again, the lyrics on this, something I just really connect to and appreciate. So many lines that just hit me to my core. Beautiful life, I know you're a star. I've just sung this song so many times. I wish I could sing it at karaoke one time. I think that would just be incredible. Number 6 is Hope There's Someone by Anthony and the Johnsons. Oh, let's go. Piano. Go to bed. I'm tired. I think Anthony's vocals on this, there's something about it, like she hits so many different weird notes, sings the notes like she's going around and like can't really keep control of it because of emotions. At the same time, it also feels like she's in complete control when she sings. I don't know how she treads this fine line of emotions. I think I also just love the end as well, just when that piano goes off towards the end with the vocals in the background. So good.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line.
Number 5 is The Distance by Cake. Like, if you know me in real life, then you know that I love this song. Like, as soon as it comes on, I just start rapping it, I guess. I guess it's like a talk / rap in the verses. And it's just one of my favorite things to do. I feel like I've got so much attitude, I have so much oomph when I sing this song. I have really no idea what this song is actually about. It's about like the dude driving the distance. I know all the lyrics, I don't know what it's about. I think that the guitar rocks. I think that the brass on this rocks. So yeah, cool. Number 4 is I Never Learned by Likey Lee. So Likey Lee was who I've been referring to. She is the new the new artist for me. This album, I Never Learned from 2014, I listened to it for the first time all the way through recently in the last couple weeks, and I fell in love. I think it's one of my new favorite albums of all time. I love nearly every single song off of it, actually. And this is my favorite song by far. I've loved this song for a really long time. And this is another song where just all the lyrics really hit me. There's something about this song and the Erykah Badu song. It just completely understands and gets my emotional position when I'm dealing with tough things to do with love. So I just feel like I totally relate to these lyrics. There's so many lines I love once again. And amazing outro. What did I say? I love outros. Number 3 is There's a Light That Never Goes Out by The Smiths from the album The Queen Is Dead. The Smiths is iconic within my family. My dad loves them, my mum loves them, my auntie loves them, I love them, my siblings love The Smiths, and even my friends love this song. This song really just represents to me a unity between everybody I love in my whole entire life, because everyone can get around this song. I never met one person that's like, this song sort of sucks. Like, this song rules. You can't not like this song. Number 2 is Untitled by Interpol from Turn On the Bright Lights. This is the other song I was referring to. Now, why do I love this song so much? I don't know, you tell me. I think this song did change the trajectory of my life. I don't know if I would be into music as much as I am if it wasn't for this song, actually. My dad used to play this album a lot, this song a lot, and we were driving down the Westgate Freeway in Melbourne one night when it was late, and this song just completely captured the mood for me, and it just sold to me why music matters so much and the atmosphere it can create. Number 1 is All I Need by Radiohead. Last time and this time. Yeah. Doesn't change. This will never change. Hopefully. If it does, it's gonna be a really good song. It's never gonna not be my favorite song. It's been my favorite song for the longest time. At least 10 years. I don't remember a time when it wasn't my favorite song, apart from when I was a little kid and this song wasn't out yet, really. Or I wasn't aware of this album yet. This song perfectly captures my personality. And I'm so grateful to be able to see this song live in 2017, I believe, in April. It was in San Francisco, and this song came on, and my jaw just dropped because I wasn't expecting them to play it. I don't know if I'll ever see Radiohead live again, so I cherish that moment so much. And this song just has every single thing I love about music incorporated to the one track. Piano, strings, amazing outro, lyrics that I relate to, amazing lines, great vocal performance. I can't ask for much more.